Video calling. In this video, you will learn about how to see people when talking to them on the internet. The video explains what you need to make video calls and help you choose the best method for you. You can use video calling to keep in touch with family and friends all over the world. Being able to see who you're talking to makes communication much easier. What is video calling? Video calling is where you can see and hear the person or people you're talking to. It's a great way to feel closer to people without needing to be near them. It brings people together, encourages them to talk, and keep in touch. There are lots of different video calling programs and applications. Most have the same basic features and icons. Icons are small pictures that you can select. Let's take a look at some of the most common icons. You can start a video call with someone by selecting the video icon. To end a video call with someone, select the red phone icon. You can turn the microphone off so that the other person can't hear you by selecting the mute microphone icon. On a mobile device, you have two cameras, one at the front and one at the back. You can switch between the front camera and the back camera by selecting the flip camera icon. Choosing the right device. You can use video calling on many different devices. The main things you need are a microphone and a camera. If your computer doesn't have a camera, you can buy a camera and attach it. These are sometimes called webcams. You can also buy a microphone for your computer if it doesn't have one. Most laptops have a built-in camera and microphone. If you are using a laptop without a camera, you can attach a webcam. And most tablets and smartphones have cameras and microphones built in. They will usually have a camera at the front and a camera at the back. Using different devices. To call someone, you will need to make sure that they have the same program or application as you and that you have their contact details. It doesn't matter what device you have. For example, one of you could have a mobile and the other person could have a laptop. This is what a video call looks like. It is the same on any device you use. There are two main parts on the screen. The main screen area labelled 1 will show the person you are video calling. The small box at the top of the screen labelled 2 shows you. Getting connected. To be able to video call someone, you will need to be connected to the internet. For long video calls, it's best to connect your device to the internet by Wi-Fi. This means you don't have to worry about how much data you're using. For shorter calls, you could use a mobile internet connection. Downloading and installing. As well as a device, you also need a video calling program or application. Most video calling programs or applications are free. Some devices have these already installed. If not, you will need to download and install one. You can download video calling applications on your phone or tablet by using an app store such as Google Play. You can download video calling programs on your computer using an internet browser. Registering. After you have installed a video calling program, you may need to register before you can use it for the first time. This usually will include entering your name. You may also need to enter an email address or phone number and create a username and password. Video calling programs also let you add contacts. This is like storing someone's phone number and name on your phone. It saves you having to remember their contact details whenever you want to call them. Privacy settings and safety. It's important to stay safe when video calling. Don't say or do anything that you could regret. The message or video call could be saved by the other person. They could then share it with people you don't know. Only talk with people who you know or trust. Stop communicating if someone is doing something inappropriate. Make sure you have a secure password for your video calling program or application. And don't share your personal details on your account. Other people will be able to see them. What is Skype? Skype is a program that lets you make video calls between computers, tablets and mobile devices. You need a phone number or email address to use Skype. Meet Atif. Atif has worked in the same job for the last 5 years and is looking for a new opportunity. He recently applied for a new job and has got an interview. The company has asked him to do a video interview later today using Skype. Atif has never used Skype before and feels nervous. He has a laptop with a built-in camera but doesn't use it much. He calls his friend Mark for advice. I've never used Skype before. I don't see why they can't see me in person. This seems a bit daft to me. Don't worry, Atif. I've had a couple of Skype interviews before. It's very simple to use, plus it saved me spending money on travel. You can install Skype on your computer, phone or tablet. This is good if you have a device and will use Skype again and again. It makes it easy to open the program whenever you need it. If you are using Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome internet browsers, you can use Skype online. This is good if you don't want to install the program, or if you're using public computers, you won't need to download it. However, public computers aren't very secure. Make sure you don't save login information on them. Atif decides to download Skype to his computer in case he needs to use it again. He is using a Windows laptop. The steps could be different when using other devices. He opens his browser by selecting the Microsoft Edge icon. He uses the search bar to search for Skype. He selects the Skype website from the search results. On the Skype website, he selects Download Skype. After downloading, Skype is ready to be installed. Atif selects Install. To sign up to Skype, Atif needs to create an account by entering some details about himself. He needs to provide either his phone number or email address and a password. He also needs to provide his full name, his country and his date of birth. Skype will send a message to the email address or mobile number Atif provided. He will need to enter the code from the text or email before he can use his account for the first time. This is a security check. After Atif has created his account, he can upload a profile picture. This will make it easier for people to know who they are talking to. He does this by selecting Upload Photo and then choosing a photo from his computer. Skype will ask Atif for permission to access the camera and microphone on his computer. This is so other people can see and hear him when he's on a video call. Atif selects Yes to give permission. Atif can now search for people who use Skype with the search bar. He can type in the name, email address or phone number of the person he wants to find. It is best to search using specific details as some names are very common. The chat section is where Atif can send messages to people. Atif can use this section to make voice calls or video calls. This is where Atif can add and search for his contacts. Atif will get messages from Skype, such as hints and tips. He can view these in the notifications section. Atif calls his friend Mark. When Mark answers the call, he appears on the screen. Atif can see himself in a small box in the right-hand corner of the screen. "Glad to see you're using Skype. Now you're ready for your interview," says Mark. "Not quite. I'm really nervous. I know how to prepare for a normal interview, but not for a video one. How did you prepare for yours?" Atif feels a lot better after the chat with Mark. He is now ready for his interview. He ends the video call with Mark by selecting the red telephone button at the bottom of the screen. What is WhatsApp? WhatsApp lets you text, chat, video chat, and send voice messages to one person or groups of people. WhatsApp is available from most popular app stores. You can store it onto most smartphones and tablets. You have to be 16 or over to use WhatsApp. Meet Aisha. Aisha has got a new smartphone for her 16th birthday. Her friends use WhatsApp to video chat with each other, and she can't wait to join in. Aisha visits the App Store on her new iPhone and downloads WhatsApp. This may look different on other devices, but the steps will be similar. First, she selects the App Store icon. Then she selects Search in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. She types in WhatsApp. Search results appear as she types. She selects the WhatsApp from the results. From there, she selects Get, which is to the right-hand side of the WhatsApp logo. WhatsApp starts downloading. A small circle next to the WhatsApp logo shows the progress of the download. When the app has finished downloading, she selects Open. Before you can use WhatsApp, you need to register an account. First, you will be asked to agree to WhatsApp's privacy policy and terms of service. These are WhatsApp's rules that you have to agree to in order to use the app. You would need to select privacy policy and terms of service to read them. Make sure you read through these and are happy with them before you select Agree and Continue. You will then be asked if you'd like to turn your notifications on. Turning this on means that when you receive a new message or call, your phone will tell you. It does this by sending a message or sound. Next, you will be asked to enter your phone number. Then select Done to confirm. If you've used WhatsApp on a different device, you can still access the messages you had. This is called restoring the chat history. If this is the first time you've used WhatsApp, you don't need to do this. You can select Skip Restore. Next, you need to enter your name. You can also add a profile picture if you want, but you don't have to. Then select Done. WhatsApp will ask you if you want to add the contacts on your phone to the app. This saves you having to remember people's contact details when you want to call them. Select OK to let WhatsApp use your contacts. You are now ready to start using WhatsApp. Aisha wants to add her new friend Natalie as a contact. This will make it easier for Aisha to find Natalie on her phone when she wants to contact her. She selects the chat tab at the bottom of the screen. Then she selects New Contact. Next, she enters the name and phone number of the person she wants to add. Then selects Save in the top right-hand corner. She selects Done. Natalie is now saved as a contact on Aisha's phone. Aisha's first video call. First, she selects Natalie's name from her contact list. Then she selects the video camera icon in the top right-hand corner. She will be asked to give WhatsApp permission to allow access to her phone's microphone and camera. This means Natalie will be able to see and hear her. Aisha selects OK to both messages. The phone begins to ring Natalie. Natalie answers. When Natalie accepts Aisha's call, Aisha sees her on the screen. Muting the microphone. Someone is knocking at the door, but Aisha doesn't want to end the video call yet. She can mute the microphone so that her friends can't hear her while she's away from the phone. She does this by selecting the mute microphone button. When she's finished talking to the person at the door, she can unmute the microphone by tapping the mute microphone button again. Finally, to end the call, Aisha selects the red telephone button near the bottom of the screen. This video is part of the Make It Click support program delivered by Boost. To find out more or boost your digital skills, visit makeitclick.learnmyway.com. Boost is an employment money advice and wellbeing project helping residents of the London Borough of Barnet. You can discover more workshops or get help and advice from us by calling 0208 359 2442 or email us at boost@barnet.gov.uk or visit our website at www.boostbarnet.org.